Titan Quest 2 just dropped in early access, but is it a worthy sequel, or are we just riding nostalgia? I'm not gonna lie, didn't play the first one, didn't kick my attention at all, so I might be one of the worst people to kind of jump in and do this kind of review for you. We can do a brief overview of the Greek gods, dual masteries, and the Unreal Engine 5, but how does it actually play? So the settings, this game, the world looks great. Like where we are, the detail in it, it looks awesome in my opinion. They handcrafted this world based on that Greek mythology. You've got a lot of unique enemy types. So far, I've seen the griffins, some little water lizards. I don't know, but there's centaurs and cyclops in here as well. Overall, the visuals are stunning though. I think the music's pretty chill, and it makes you feel like you're kind of in that era as we know it, right? The gameplay though, combat, there's a dual mastery system. You can choose and combine those classes to kind of give you a different play style based on what you like. This is cool because this kind of opens the door for a lot of different play styles, a lot of different mechanics and meshing that you can do some cool things with. So I'm looking forward to that late game, and once the game really releases and we get a multitude of classes to play around with. The combat feels pretty good to me. It's a little slow in the beginning, but name a game like this that doesn't have that slow creep before it really kicks off. Right now it feels good. It's not clunky. It seems like as you progress it gets a little bit smoother. I think the animations and such are very fluid, but early on it does feel a little slow, a little chunky, yes to say. Loot system so far, I haven't got but a couple hours in, so no legendary drops just yet, but I am seeing ample amount of the blues and some of the yellows, so your magics and rares, so stuff is dropping. I'm slowly building my character up. The build's getting there, right? The more I play. Enemies, some of them, as always, are annoying. There's these channeling crabs that are annoying. Okay, they are, but at the same time I don't feel like I'm having to beat these beefed up blocks of health bars in order to clear a group. And once you get leveled up and you have certain skills, these smaller mobs are a lot easier to deal with, and then you've got a few of the bigger guys, so it's tracking what we've played in other games. I don't know what's missing though, right? Like, you got your core campaign, you got your progression, you've got your builds. Like, so as of right now, it seems like there's a lot to do. The roadmap, there's a lot of promises in there. Will it be enough at the end of the day? Like, what's the longevity of this game going to be? We don't have like full multiplayer yet. There's no crafting yet. No character customization yet. No transmog yet. So these are things that, of course, we look forward to when we want to say, hey, I'm going to spend countless hours on this game. I'm going to spend hours as compared to Path of Exile 1, thousands and thousands. But is it there yet? No. It's early access. Of course it's not. We can really base a lot of this crap off of what we dealt with when we played Last Epoch. Last Epoch, early access was a hot minute, but they were improving that game over, right? So by the end of it, Last Epoch is actually a top tier game from a studio that wasn't Blizzard or Grinding Gear, right? Like, so they've done a really good job with that. Titan Quest being one of the forerunners in this genre, I think is in a good position to take all the cool stuff they've seen, all the other developers do, and give you that Greek mythology lore within it. Kind of makes this game even more interesting, in my honest opinion. Like, I've been having an absolute blast learning the game, but I also understand we got a lot more to come, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, the performance so far, I've only had a few stutter frames. It's a Unreal Engine 5. Visuals look good. I've already said this. Like, again, depending on what you have in your setup, you might see some lag. You might see frame skips from time to time. I'm running a 3070 Ti. Like, I've got an older GPU, and it's running smooth. But I have seen some hiccups. So, from what I understand, this game is playable on Steam Deck. But the Steam Deck, of course, we'll have some performance drops. I would love to play this game on Steam Deck. I think that'd be dope. I don't have a Steam Deck yet, so that's not an option for me yet. Let's talk about some of the community reactions. Fans are split. Like we are a little split on it. We love the nostalgia, but some people are already saying it's outdated. It's a tough crowd, right? Games in this particular genre tend to feel either copycat, cookie cutter. We've already seen this. Where's the new at? So it's so early in this that we don't know where it's going to land. I always tie back to Last Epoch. Last Epoch did such a great job with the development of the game as it progressed that I felt like we kept getting what we wanted. Now Last Epoch's out. People are killing that game. Like it's a fun game to play, but there's still the same burnout that we get, right? You can only do the in-game loop so many times before it doesn't feel fresh and new, and all we want to do is perfect our builds by the end of it. So it's a mixed thing. My verdict though, I think what's working is it is the Greek mythology. It is visually stunning. The combat, albeit a little slow, still feels pretty satisfying. What I would say is maybe not there yet is it's early access. So based on roadmap, based on what I see, it's early access. I don't know what I want yet as far as how the game goes. I don't want to speed breeze through the game, but I also don't want the slow grind. I think we do have a balance, but I don't know. Does it hold my attention like, Diablo 3 did or Last Epoch did when they dropped? Like Path of Exile 2, am I willing to put 400 hours in the first 3 weeks? Or am I going to really have to, sit down and just kind of mull through this to see where it lands? I give it a lot of grace simply because it is early access. You know what I mean? I think it's still yet. If you're into this group of games, buy it. You're going to buy it. Go ahead and drop your cash on it. Drop your cash on it this week because it's on sale. You know what I mean? It's there. If you're wanting to wait for the full release, that's not going to hurt you either. But go ahead and grab it, get into it, start messing around with it. See what you think. See what you think about it. I'm jumping in because I love these games, and I played countless versions of this game. As to say, like, what was it? Warhammer had a version. Loved it. Warhammer was Inquisitor Martyr. I had a blast playing Inquisitor Martyr. I didn't like the other Warhammer version of it, though. I thought that was terrible. But there's so many games in this category now that you really can pick and choose what you want. Pick and choose your experience. Do you want futuristic? Do you want mythology? Whatever. I like that. The demons, all this stuff. It's a cool genre to be in. So I'd say if you already know you play games like this, you're going to go ahead and grab this. You're going to have a blast playing it. So get your paws on it. Jump in. Put a comment. Let me know how many hours you got. What do you think? What's your idea of the review? I think it's all right. I think it's going to do just fine. I think as the roadmap continues, as the game fully releases, we're going to have an absolute blast with it. It's not the new take, but it's a newer take. And like I say, it looks good. It feels good. Get to it.